Hello, so today I'll be explaining how we can use Venn diagrams to solve word problems. Sometimes we can use Venn diagrams to solve problems arising from numerical information by careful representation and accurate interpretation. For you to solve any word problems involving Venn diagrams correctly, you have to make sure that you interpret the question accurately. So the first thing I advise my students to do is to list out the parameters carefully. So now in this example, we have 60 students went to the cinema on Saturday to see a movie. 26 said they watched a comedy, 41 horror movie, then 17 said they watched neither a comedy or horror film. So how many watched both? So now what we need to do is to list out every information that we have been given. Now 60 students, that will be our universal set. Our universal set is 60. Then for people who watch, let's represent comedy with C. Number of people who watch comedy is 26. And let's represent horror film with H. Number of people who watch horror film is 41. So 17 said they watched neither, which means they didn't watch comedy, neither did they watch an horror film. And we can say that will be our C complement intersection H complement. Or we can write it as number of people who didn't watch any of the two types of movie equals to 17. How do we show that on the Venn diagram? This rectangle usually represents our universal set. Represent a circle with C, then this with H. So we've been given that people who watch comedy is 26, which is bounded by this entire circle, and horror film 41, which is bounded by this entire circle. But notice that we have this overlapping of the two shapes, which means there are some people who watched both, and that's what the question is trying to let us find out. So since we know that everybody that watched comedy is 26, everybody that watched horror is 41, we need to find out what this is. So let's represent this area with X, which means that the remaining portion here will be 26 that we were given minus X, and the remaining portion here, people who watched horror film exclusively alone, will be 41 minus X. So now, how do we find out? And we know that people who watch neither comedy or horror film is 17. That's our complement outside, present in the universal set but not in either of the two. So, and we know that the addition of everything here with this, with our complement, will give us whatever it is that we have in our universal set. So, in other words, we are saying 26 minus X plus X here plus this other one, 41 minus X plus 17 will be equal to 60. Let's expand the bracket. We have 26 minus X plus 41 plus multiplied by minus X plus 17 will be equal to 60. So let's collect the like times. We have 26 plus 41 plus 17. This will cancel this, minus X plus X is cancelled out. Then we have just minus X will be equal to 60. Addition of all these will be 84 minus X equals to 60. So we'll continue collecting like times. We have 84. Bringing 60 to the other side of equality sign would turn this positive sign to negative. We have 84 minus 60 will be equals to X. So we are saying that our X equals to 24. So let's find out. We say that here equals to 24. Let's verify in our little corner here. Let's verify, because this would actually mean that our C now only, our C only now will be equals to 2. Our number of C intersection H will be equal to 24. Then our people who watch horror film only now will be equals to 21 minus 24, or sorry, 41 minus 24 is actually also 17. So now we have all of this now, and we have our number of C intersection H complement to be 17. Addition of these 4 should give us 60. So that's how to verify whether you are right or you are wrong. Sequent to this video, I will be taking another example. Watch out. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share on Facebook, and I'll catch you guys later.